All right, welcome back to World Cup 2026 Extra Time. My name is Stephen Rabinowitz. This is day number 12. We are on Instagram, WCE Time, and on Facebook and YouTube at World Cup 2026 Extra Time. All right, day 12 is in the books for the World Cup, and we had four two-goal scorers, or as we would call them, braces, in yesterday's play. And of course, some of your favorites scoring multiple goals. We'll start with Argentina, Austria, where Lionel Messi broke Miroslav Klose's record for goals in a World Cup. He missed a penalty shot early on, did Messi, right at the beginning of the game, but that didn't stop him. No, it didn't. He scores in the 38th minute and then scores an extra time to kind of put a cap on a 2-0 win for Argentina over Austria. That's 18 now for Messi. Who knows what he can go to in this World Cup? You know he can go to at least up to 20, and he's going to have to pad that record to keep it for more than probably maybe even this World Cup itself. This was actually a good game for Austria. Possession was pretty close. Didn't really have a lot of shots on target or shots, but this Austria definitely still looks like the second best team in this group going forward, which we'll talk about in just a second when we look at the game, the day three stuff. But going to be interesting enough to see what Argentina can do. Argentina just lives to kind of feed Messi, and Messi can still really just take in any of the chances that he gets. And it's been a pretty simple formula for Argentina. This is an easy group for them. Let's just be fair. So that's going to kind of hamper or change my expectations of them. But Argentina is on to the round of 32. And because of last night's Algeria Jordan game, they're on as winners. This was a good game between Jordan and Algeria. Amin Gori scores late in this game in the 82nd minute. Jordan had this pretty much for most of the game. Azir Al Rashdan scoring in the 36th minute to really put the pressure on Algeria. Jordan, the debutants have looked pretty okay at times in these first two games, but again, you're going to see teams like this in a 48 team field that are just not completely ready for prime time. It didn't look like Jordan wasn't. It just, again, Algeria needed the win just as much as Jordan did after their shellacking versus Argentina down in Kansas City last week. But two second half goals from them sealed Algeria to getting 3 points. They are going to at three. Algeria's at three, and now Argentina has won the group with six. So they do not have anything to play for in their final game. Their position has been locked in. They're ready to go for the knockout rounds. Again, we'll talk about their knockout rounds when we get to that point. I believe if I'm going to look here through their schedule real quick, they will play. They're going to play in July at some time. They're going to play Friday, July 3rd in Miami. So that will be their next kind of meaningful game. But we'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting to see. And I want to talk about what it means for the goal scoring race for the Golden Boot because France, despite having a 2-hour delay in their game against Iraq, their first half didn't start until 8 o'clock when the Norway-Senegal game actually started. But they win 3-0 against Iraq. This is pure domination. Before the rain, after the rain, during the rain, and the end of the first half, Kylian Mbappe scoring twice. He now has 16 World Cup goals. He tied Klose, but now he's two behind the World Cup record of what Lionel Messi has. Oh boy, it's going to be a great race for the Golden Boot, and eventually, because Mbappe is going to play again. And again, he's probably playing twice. It's going to be 31 when the World Cup is around in 2030 and then 35. And the next one, he could technically play 3 World Cups after this. But Mbappe, when he plays for the country, is just unstoppable. It seems like 3-0 win over Iraq. Um, Iraq, their manager was kind of not happy about the break. He seemed like they had less fun. He said, "There's nothing I could do." I just showed him footage for the first half where they were hurting us, where France was hurting us, and then France hurt us again. They get a goal late from Dembele. Uh, the group of Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, and Michael Olise have scored 9 of France's 15 goals play in international play in 2026 and 15 and 19 shots for them last night against Iraq. France has not won the group though, because Norway in the last game of Group I came back at Giant Stadium and Norway clinched their knockout spot, winning 3-2. Marcus Holmgren Peterson scoring in the 43rd minute. And then it was the Erling Haaland show because, of course, says it's my specialty to score goals, and it sure is. Scored in the 48th minute. And then in the 58th minute also. He's just been outstanding. Hit 5 shots on goals, 3 shots on goal. Only at a 0.84 expected goal ratio. That's because, he just knows how to put the ball in the back of the net. Senegal did make it close at the end. Ismail Star scoring the fourth brace of the day. This one in a losing effort. But scoring in extra time might be big because they're going to need all of the goals that they can get to possibly win it on goal differential when we get to third place tiebreakers. And that's where Senegal can only hope to be in third place because Norway and France will be first or second in the group in one way or another. So these teams will meet on, okay, so France's Norway's group, that is Group I, will meet on Friday. Norway and France will be in Boston at a 3 o'clock start. That will determine who wins the group itself. Both teams are into the knockout rounds. Senegal and Iraq will meet to basically stay alive. The loser is 100% out, and the winner is going to need to get a good goal differential to keep him in the game. The other teams will meet on the last group of games on Saturday. Jordan and Algeria will meet in Dallas, Texas. That game means nothing to both teams. Argentina's in, Jordan is completely out. Algeria and Austria will be the bigger one in Kansas City, where the winner is into the round of 32 as the second place team. Loser might still be in as well. We'll see what happens. They'll be with 3 points. Tie should probably guarantee them both being in, and I think that would give Austria the group very likely because they only lost 2-0 to Argentina. We'll see what happens. All right. World Cup 2026 extra time. We will be back tomorrow for the final day of match day 2. And then we'll kind of talk a little bit more about match day 3 because those will be 6 games going on at once over the next 4 days after that. So we'll talk about that all tomorrow on World Cup 2026 extra time. You know the socials. My name is Stephen Billings. Talk to you tomorrow.